This video is in a game that I actually haven't ever made a video on, and it's kind of a dead game, but it used to be a really good game. But it's called Death Zone, and in Death Zone, there's a lot of places on the map, right? And then there's Bunker Alpha. This is Bunker Alpha. It's required to be level 30 to enter, and I think I'm like level let me check. I'm level 42, so I don't touch grass. Or I did. But over time, I've gotten a lot of hours on this game. And so there's not a lot of people that are level 30 that can actually enter this area. Um, but it does have very good loot inside of it. It has loot similar to the mine and the nuclear site. And those require a gas mask to enter because they are highly radioactive and toxic. Or yeah, and they also have monsters inside them which you need to shoot and kill. And the same goes for here, except it's pretty dark all the time there, so I'm gonna have to equip my night vision. But yeah, without further ado, let's just enter this place. And right off the bat, we're about to get attacked by so many monsters and these are not normal shadow monsters. They have green, you can't really see it, but they have green eyes instead of red eyes. And that just signifies that they have more health and they're more powerful. See, a normal one has 100 health, these have 200, and a normal tank has about like maybe 250, these have 500. So yeah, and the loot here is kind of actually a bit better than the other two locations because they have things like the double barrel and the minigun. Oh, I actually need that. And so basically it it consists of three or maybe or four ginormous tunnels, right? And they have these little uh I guess like I'm not really sure what hallways. I don't really know what they're entirely called in this case, but they connect sometimes they connect between each of the tunnels, and each of these tunnels are filled with these little huts, and these are chock full of items like suppressors or like bipods or sometimes guns and big amounts of ammo. And so, and sometimes there's these white ones, or they're green, but they're because of the night vision, but they're white and they have a green plus on them, which they can have like med kits and blood bags. So med kits give 100 health, blood bags give 60. So another guy here. So let's just explore down one of the tunnels or branches, and you can get a feel of the loot here. So we got a bipod. That's pretty common here. Spec Ops vest. These are the best. It houses one of the best forms of items or equipment in the game, which is Spec Ops items. And so there's kind of three main levels. There's civilian, military grade, and Spec Ops. And so Spec Ops or Special Ops is they they can uh they can deflect a lot of damage that has been dealt to you. So let's say for the Spec Ops vest, that's 45% when hit in the torso. And so basically when you combine all those together, you can get a big amount of defense up, and that's why they're so sought after, and that's why they're pretty hard to get because they don't spawn insanely often, and they also are only found in these pretty dangerous and hostile locations, such as this one. So if we go up here, loot doesn't always spawn in these tower things. This is another one of the structures, so I'll just take it off for now. You can't exactly see it too well, but these are also all around the normal map as well. And these don't always have loot in them, but it's good to check on them in case they might. because loot can spawn in a lot of different places, and yeah. So this is you can't exactly go here, or there's nothing really over here, and so that's the end. That's one of the big main tunnels, and remember each one is like just full of loot, and so it's a really good place, but it's also dangerous. So there's there's also these special ammo cartridges, and they can hold 75 ammo rather than third or 40, yeah, or 30 or 20. And so that's pretty good, especially because you run through ammo really quickly in this game. See, like a weapon like a minigun you can find. I don't use it too often because it's not insanely good. It's only good for like destroying builds. Um, but yeah, see, an AWP, you can only really find that in these kind of locations. And so, yeah, that's basically kind of a small rundown of the Alpha Bunker. It's a very good place if you're low on ammo, food, but it's also pretty violent and pretty dangerous to go there, especially if you just turn level 30. Like, if you just turn level 30 and you're like, oh my god, I really want to go in there, I would recommend preparing and also seeing and researching how much health and stuff, because and also maybe the spawn locations. I mean, that's not insanely important, but like as you saw in the beginning, one big guy spawned right here, and then like three other guys spawned around there. So that's just a little detail of the danger levels here. But yeah, that's basically the Alpha Bunker in a nutshell. So yeah, it's a pretty cool location. Um, I actually don't go in there too often, but when I do, it rewards me pretty well. So yeah, like and subscribe if you want. Um, I'm gonna go now. So see ya.